Hello and welcome to Willow Command number 46. Today it is Xanathar, the Guild Kingpin. This is a demo commander that basically, at the beginning of our upkeep, we look at the top card of our opponent's library and we can just play it. We can play the cards off the top of their library for the rest of our turn, and also, in addition to that, they can't even play spells, so they're completely cut off their instant speed stuff, and we can just happily go through the top of their library. So what we have here is very much a blue-black control deck that has a lot of elements that also protect our commander. Xanathar is a prime target for removal, and we won't be playing many creatures prior to it with our deck. So, in fact, I think this deck only has about, 10 creatures out of 100 cards, so there aren't over many other targets. So what can often happen with commanders like this is the opponent will just end up naturally having removal in hand to remove the big threat. So you'll spend the first few turns of the game controlling the board, doing some bits and bobs, maybe playing a few creatures, and then by the time that your commander, which is clearly displayed, comes out, it just gets hit by something and dies, and then you're kind of back to square one of just trying to do your control stuff. So the idea here is hopefully that we will be able to protect our commander once it comes out, so he gets that upkeep and can start playing turns, start playing the top of their library. A big tactic with this is not just to play Xanathar as soon as you can, because if you do, it might just die. So, yeah, a bunch of control pieces, a bunch of protection. Let's see how Xanathar does at stealing our opponent's deck. Okay, so we have a good one to start with. It is Tiamat, the dragon thing, and we have quite a chill hand so far. I think Tiamat, it's nice to have this counter spell. It means we can search for a 7-drop, and I think we do have a 7-drop in the form of the Guild Restoration and Cure Our Best to See God. So I'm tempted to keep this. Unfortunately, we don't only get blue mana in when we use the Cold Steel Heart, so maybe we can try better. Yeah, that looks a bit more fun. Got a couple of steely elements as well as a board wipe to deal with the massive dragons that will come out. So of course, I'm instantly realizing that we aren't running Snowlands, so Blood on the Snow becomes considerably worse. But we can Siphon Insight, start getting some cards out of their library, which will be fun. And then Thief of Sanity is probably going to get killed almost immediately, but that is okay. We have March of Swelling Mist as well, but so, okay, now they're going to get rid of the March or the Blood on the Snow, depending. Or actually, they can get the Siphon Insight as well, I suppose. Turn off that. Turn 2. No, they've gone for the Blood on the Snow, which makes probably the most sense. They also have coincidentally played the same land as us. I think we'll go for Siphon Insight now. They know we have it. And, ooh, Immisture and Predator would be a nice card to have, but so would Llanowar Elves. Oof, oof, oof. Where does the other one go? Put the other one on the bottom of the library. Yeah, we'll have the Immisture and Predator. That's a good follow-up to our Thief of Sanity, I think. We don't quite have the sacrifice synergies, but this would be able to exile cards out of our opponent's graveyard. But if in a pinch we need to sacrifice Thief of Sanity, that is fine, as long as we actually are able to cast and Thief of Sanity survive a turn. So they're actually going to then take another card from us, which is going to be the Thief of Sanity, and they've seen our Price of Fame now, but we can just Siphon Insight again, which is quite nice. And they're going to Temple of Malady, which, depending on what they keep on top, we can just siphon it off of them. So yeah, maybe that was a card they wanted to keep. Cool, well, we're just going to Siphon Insight again, as we can. Take another card. Ooh, we don't really want to take the Chemist's Insight. The Dragon Turtle ain't ideal, but we'll take the Dragon Turtle. Playing Chemist's Insight just means that they'll then be able to use Chemist's Insight too, due to its flash, its jumpstart. So I don't really want to give them that opportunity. As much as they're playing lands, they don't seem to be having the quickest lands as well. So this Immisture and Predator might just die. It's fine by me. Taking removal out their hand is great with Xanathar, so that's exactly what's happened there. Eliminate, unfortunately, is going to be fairly useless, but we can flash in the Dragon Turtle. We do have to tap it regardless, so they might as well do it once they've played something. Let's see what they go for. They are up to 5, but still no cards. Okay, there's Seagate, which will be pretty nice. Should I go against my better instinct and just play Xanathar? I think not with all that open mana. That seems a bit silly to me. Much rather just destroy the Tiamat when it comes down with Price of Fame, and then try to deal with whatever horde of dragons we are faced with. But they might also be wary of a counterspell. They might not have the lands here. They do seem to have a lot of tap lands. 3 so far, including temples, so might not play the Tiamat this time. If they do, that's when we have to start worrying about the massive card advantage they're going to get from Tiamat. Really is, yeah, okay, so they're probably going to go Tiamat here, are they not? Oh no, Chromium instead. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, if they discard something, that'd be nice. I mean, big props for playing Chromium anyway. I think, yeah, let's just Dragon Turtle Chromium. They might choose to keep Chromium untapped for whatever reason, but this is a nice way to get around the hexproof. So our Dragon Turtle went untapped, Chromium went untapped next turn, so that is pretty decent. Maybe we should have played it before they attacked. Okay, no, they're discarding cards. That's fantastic. That might mean that they are instead. Oh, look, we don't even have to tap the Dragon Turtle stays fine. Okay, so we'll play Xanathar here, and then we can phase it out if we need to by getting rid of Seagate. Does mean Chromium is online, and I imagine that last hand is Blade. The last card might be Bladewing, because I'm quite surprised. Oh no, they can't even play Lapis, and they can't play Tiamat either. They only have blue, and now they have red. They have red, blue, white, green, black. So yeah, they can play Tiamat if they want to. Sure, they're going to take 7. Depending on if that last card is a land, they might be happy to not Chromium, but also we definitely want to take out Tiamat when we get the opportunity. We're going to be dealing more damage to them this turn, which would be nice. Hopefully it's just a land start off with. Yeah, Temple of the Dragon God is fine. We'll put that on blue. Green Dragon. Green Dragon's annoying, isn't it? I don't really want that. Quite happy for them to have that, in fact. So, whenever Green Dragon enters the battlefield, it's not a turn whenever a creature opponent destroys dealt damage. Yeah. I mean, it's a blocker. I mean, hold up Price of Fame as well, so that's okay. They sure are going to get Colossal Majesty, though. But hey, Green Dragon can just kind of block, I suppose. Can also phase some stuff out if they feel the need to remove that stuff. Price of Fame would be good. Hopefully they play some cheaper threats, which both Enter the God Eternals can deal with. Maybe, okay, so Niv Mizzet's coming out, that's... could be okay? I don't know if they're running that many 2-color cards. Yeah, they didn't reveal, they revealed none in fact, so that didn't really do much. Unless the lands count, but no, they don't count, so that's cool. And they play Colossal Majesty, which means we can get rid of Chromium. And then, ooh, King Narf seems good. And Something Like Chrome seems a bit late now. Draconic Intervention doesn't actually do anything, but it will do something for them. I think we just attack with both our dragons. See if they forfeit Niv Mizzet for whatever reason. Well, they don't know they're forfeiting it, because Enter the God Eternals. This hasn't been revealed. In fact, it's only Much Swelling Mist that's been revealed so far. So, let's see. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That means we can mill some cards with Enter the God Eternals as well. We might get a better hit with Tiamat, with Xanathar, I mean. Adult Gold Dragon. Yeah, let's mill that as well. Cool, so we got the Overground Farmland instead. We'll get back our Thief, and we'll take their... Oh, what do we want to take? I think we'll take their Chromium. Let's take their Chromium. If we can Chrome Zone their commander, that would be... Oh, look, they've got Bladewing. So Bladewing means they can get Laughless. But also, we win next turn because we have March of Swelling Mists. We can just phase out their board. Which works pretty nicely, unless they have some sort of dragon they can play for free. They might have the 1/1 Changeling, that's Changeling Automaton, whatever it's called, but I don't think they will, and even if they do, we can phase all their board out with March of Swirling Mists, which is getting a lot more appreciation from me I did think this card was kind of alright, and now I'm like seeing its full potential as an awesome card. So yeah, Tiamat, they're going to search for 5 dragons. It won't really make a difference because we just phase out Tiamat and hit them with our board, which is big enough to kill them. And we know that the only card in their hand is Blade Wing. I do really like the way that Xanathar shows you exactly what they're going to draw as well, and maybe more mill effects. No, I don't think you want too many mill effects in a deck like this. Might be the case they're trying to time us out rather than doing 5 dragons. If that's the case, I will fast forward now. Okay. They knew exactly what they were doing. So, we could play the cards, but we are just going to phase out, for one, the Tiamat. No blue cards. Phase out Tiamat. And attack for the win. Nice. I don't know where that chemicism starts from. Oh, there's that ours? No, that's theirs. Cool. Alright, on to the next one. Game 1, a victory. Cool. Okay, now we're now into a Wizards deck. The Kazarol Chaser cares about how many wizards they have and makes their spells cheaper. We have a lot of ramp, we have a Trata, which is really fun, and we have Elspeth's Nightmare, which will take down one of their early wizards. So I'm going to go down with this. This looks good. There's our scary thing. I don't know how much it is a Sphinx. It's more like a demon Sphinx, I suppose, than a traditional Sphinx. So they might just play Kaza here. Oh no, they're not going for Kaza. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. This is like such a nice Dimir hand. So happy to see it. So this, whenever you cast an instant sorcerer or wizard, removal of the strike counts and deal damage. Okay, fine. But if they're going to keep ramping too, I don't see why we shouldn't. Leyline of the Void could be pretty nasty. So Cromlar is a good card to have down. Maybe they will... I don't know, I don't really know what they will do. Okay, Sahili, right, so now we need to start actually dealing with their stuff. We're going to have 6 land, which is an annoying amount when we have 3 4-drops in hand. But we can just kill Kaza. Ooh, discover the formula. Oh, we can just... No, we will sacrifice the passage. Even though it's not entirely necessary, we will sacrifice it now. Swamp. And do we want as much mana value as we can here by going for something like Hostage Taker? Or Discover the Formula might just be the play. Yeah, let's just Discover the Formula, because that makes all these cards cheaper, which is ridiculous. Of course, they might have had a counterspell, so it could have been good to cast it then, rather than doing it on their turn. Kaze at the moment only makes a card 1 cheaper. Number of wizards you control as the ability resolves. Okay, cool. That's nice. Sahili, what can I do? Turn creatures... Is it artifacts into creatures? Artifact or creatures into an artifact. Okay. So they could always turn the relic into a signet, sure. And then they're going to play that. Okay, that's fine, because we can actually just kill it with Hostage Taker. Look at that, that is ridiculous. Our whole hand has just got a massive discount. So we can play something like... what's the most useless card here? This might be Ashiok, actually. First enchantment, isn't it? So... it's first artifact, instant, or sorcery, counter it. So they're going to counter the Infernal Grasp. They aren't going to counter the Hostage Taker, though. Which, we did this wrong, didn't we? And then they'll get Kaza back to the command zone, presumably. This could sometimes work. If you have more than 2 wizards, this could do something mean. They're definitely going to have a red spell that gets rid of Hostage Taker, aren't they? No, but they're going to try to find one.
Those who cannot perceive beyond put thoughtfulness before action.
I think Jin Gataxis is our #1 priority. Oh, they've got the bolt. That's very annoying. So the bolt means that they can just straight up kill Hostage Taker. Yep. which means that Jin-Gitaxias goes back to the battlefield, does it not? And we have no answers for it, so a bit annoying. We have Disdainful Stroke, but that's not enough, is it? Right, what have they got in their hand? Behold the Multiverse can go away. I mean, Atrata will kill Jin-Gitaxias in 2 turns. And then we can, yeah, we'll play Atrata. Atrata can kill them very quickly, and they don't counter Planeswalkers. So we'll exile that graveyard of theirs.
Behold, my epilogue of
Now Jin-Gitaxias has had the opportunity to kill Ashiok, but that is not the end of the world. Arcane Bombardment isn't great news though. Unfortunately, they don't copy enchantments with Jin-Gitaxias.
I have just the trick for this.
What's that now? Okay, they have a Brainstorm, that's fine. Really not that amazingly fussed by that. Yeah, okay, they kill Ashiok, that's great. Just what I needed. Atrata is now going to kill Jin-Gitaxias. And it does say player, doesn't it? Not player or Planeswalker. Okay, cool. Exile that empty graveyard. Kill Jin-Gitaxias with Atrata. There's now one cheaper as well, which is fantastic for future Atratas. Maybe, yeah, we have enough for Disdainful Stroke, so we'll play Xanathar in case they get something that can deal with Xanathar. But their hand's looking pretty meh. They can definitely brainstorm away some of it and maybe get something better. And Arcane Bombardment is a real pain. Exile an instant sorcery card at random. Okay, we do need Leyline of the Void. But Disdainful Stroke is what we wanted to protect Xanathar right now, so that's good. Whatever they put on top of their library here, we're going to get a cast with Xanathar, which is going to be awesome. Whenever you exile... Yeah, so this is actually completely turned off by Leyline of the Void, thank goodness. Multiple choice. Yeah, we'll cancel that multiple choice. Cool. So we're doing all right, actually. We'll definitely kill one of these. Unless they have a 5 damage spell for 1 mana. Which wouldn't be unholy at the moment because they don't have enough cards in their graveyard. So we'll play the Leyline of the Void before anything else. Skycrave Relic can come out, we'll just play it normally. Clonecraft is good. Command Tower is good. Arcane Laboratory is fine. Right now I'm not drawing any cards, so I don't really need to worry too much. So they've now got the Riptide Laboratory, which can return their wizards back to their hand. And we have... They have no way of drawing cards. Draw a card for each mana cost and online card you win. Wait. So they can only exile... Okay, that's fine. So each time they're going to brainstorm in multiple choice. That's kind of where Arcane Bombardment's at. And where Arcane Bombardment's going to stop. Unless they bounce the Leyline of the Void, of course. So we've got Storm Cord. Oh, another Discover the Formula. Fantastic. Let's do that. Cool card, cool card. Unfortunately, they are going to end up getting the Sunbird's Invocation. The Celestis into Ritual of Soot is good times ahead, though. Ritual of Soot is going to get rid of these annoying tokens. And Xanathar is going to get rid of this passive we're getting from Saheeli. Because we're not actually drawing that many cards at the moment. Next time we can Seagate. So we might want to get rid of Narset then, but there's no rush. Their Replicated Ring is almost a replicated ring. Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, yeah, Sunbirds is not great news, but these enchantments, again, I'm doing a massive amount. This one isn't, at least. This can deal a lot of damage. This can kill Xanathar. This is going to kill Xanathar. Okay. we'll have Xanathar back. Leyline of Anticipation is in the deck because if it's in our opening hand, obviously we get to play it. And that means that we can then cast Xanathar at the end of our opponent's turn. We'll see what they've got in their deck that we could use. Maybe we just want Sunbird's Invocation off of them. But they might have a counter to it. Yeah, Storm's Wrath. Okay, do not mind about that. Play. Oh, and that's enough. They just didn't want us having the Sunbirds. Oh well, okay, on to the next one. Okay, so we're on to game 3. This time it's against Tulane. So it's moving to a much higher tier. I quite like this hand actually with its Dry Disruption, meaning we might be able to counter Tulane early. Oh, they've gone for 2 mulligans as well, which is nice to see from a Tulane deck. They need all the card disadvantage they can have, in my mind. Okay, there is our scary pet. Where's theirs? They don't have one, it would appear, because they always arrive at the same time. So, what's our tap land? Fabled Passage. The next turn maybe Fort Erasure, depending on how quickly they ramp. It's unlikely they don't ramp this turn. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's not ramp. That's good. We'll get ourselves a island. There we go. And then I think we'll Fort Erasure, see what they've got going on in here. Lands, Giant Killer, Mentor of the Meek. Mentor of the Meek, is that better or worse than Knight of Autumn for us? Knight of Autumn, we can just let them keep the Knight of Autumn, and we just won't play it. Oh, Ritual of Soot. 3 or less, right? Yeah, I don't even know if that bothered. The only things we'd be killing would be small creatures. So yeah, let's they're not going to be that much of a problem. Now we just need to make sure we hit our lands as well. So yeah, I'm glad we put Ritual of Soot away. Might be an idea to play the... Okay, they're going to play Knight of Autumn anyway, so... Make it big. Cool. Happy with that. Right, we now have Disable Stroke, so we don't need to hold on to Dry Disruption. Steal a creature from their deck. Honestly, I just want a deck where I blink Clone Crafter a bunch and get all the cards out of their decks. So, future blink deck with Clone Crafter. Expect that. Probably in the when we get around to doing faster God of the Sea. I mean faster Deep Dwelling. They have 4 open mana, so this is the turn where they probably play their commander, but they also are aware that we know they're playing their commander. But it's just too important to make sure that commander doesn't come down at this point, so we're just going to let them hopefully fall into that trap. Don't mind taking a few hits from Knight of Autumn in the meantime. Now I've got Crux of Fate as well. Seems like we're in a very good position. So they've got a land, so they can play the land. They can play Tulane, let's just see if they do. We've obviously got 4 mana open, so they might just bite the bullet. Or maybe not. But we can just hold out. We can start playing stuff while holding. Yep, that can go. That's a no from us. Unfortunately, I think it has to be Key to the Archive next. And I don't know how unfortunate that is. Do we even want Scooty Booty? I don't think we do want Scooty Booty. Oh, Day of Judgment. Lightning Bolt. Yeah, let's just get Day of Judgment. We'll get rid of Scooty Booty. So this is the turn when they play Tulane and Giant Killer, presumably, and then we can just wipe the board. So I think blocking Knight of Autumn is the way to go here. Yep, cool, happy with this. Can we even... We can't discover the formula instead of Judgment, can we? 6 plus 2, no, we're just a bit off doing that. And then they play Giant Killer. And then they play Giant Killer. Yep, there we go. Oh, and they're choosing to play Ottawara. Yeah, we'll block it. I think they know what's coming. And there's another black mana. Fantastic. Considering there is no dragons, and there is the possibility of dragons, I am going to use Crux of Fate here. Which does mean they put their commander back in the command zone. They have 7, so they can just play Tulane again. And I think Ugin is just the answer we needed, really, wasn't it? 6 to play this, and then, yeah, let's just play Ugin. Kill it. This is how you beat Tulane. You just keep killing Tulane. Yeah. Right, that's 3 out of 3. We're doing alright, we're doing alright. And it's our, the first Sliver Queen deck. Sliver whatever, sliver, first sliver. My mind cannot wrestle with the fact that this is not the Sliver Queen, but indeed the first sliver. Either way, not played the first sliver in a comfortably long time. So let's see how this one goes. We've got Ritual of Soot, I suppose, so any early slivers can be knocked out. Clone Crafter means we get our own sliver, so we might get one of the slivers that... I don't think there is any slivers that are in Historic, which are the old school slivers that affect everything. And there's no Harmonic sliver to my knowledge. No. Universal Automaton is alright though. Not too fussed, not too sad about that. They have got blue, black, green at the moment, and haven't ramped yet. And they do stuff they can do though. That seems to be the... Yeah, Self-Enforce. Cool, so they're not cultivating turn 3, which is what 80% of these games look like when it comes to Sliver Queen. I think that in a Cascade deck, getting rid of these cards they could Cascade into is not a bad move. I'm going to Sliver Hive and watch Weather the Storm. That's a cute one. I like them playing Weather the Storm. I think, yeah, just Solemn Simulacrum. Get some lands out. We'll get a Swamp and help them cascade a bit less by exiling more cards. Mostly lands, but also very happy to put them off lands if they were looking to get lands. Any basics? No basics, so maybe that's why we haven't seen a Cultivate yet. We haven't seen a single basic land. Here comes the first of many, to which they go once upon a time, which, am I that bothered? So we've got Slip out the back as well to protect our Xanathar, so hopefully next time we could just Wizards class up a few cards, and I want to protect this and draw a card, so I'm going to Solemn goodbye. Cool, lovely. More lands, right, so we'll get rid of their library some more. This is ever so vaguely useful doing all this because it does remove some possible Cascade targets. And there we are, we'll have Universal Automaton. Okay, cool. So we can just phase out the first sliver if we think that they're going to get a crazy turn. Ritual of Soot is not looking as nice as I'd like it to on this board. Slivers you control, yeah, annoying. Realm Walker disappearing is good though, along with Prophetic Prism. Alright. We're kind of burning their deck from both ends, but it is still 71 cards big, so not holding out for any particular miracle here. In fact, if they go for Ashiok on the attack, I think we just let them at this point. Although, it looks like they're... Oh, they're swordsing that. Okay. Does that mean they're really desperate to go to Ashiok? Or does that mean they just want to hit... Yeah, they want to go to Ashiok, so we'll let them go to Ashiok. That's fine. That's 18 damage that I'm avoiding, so...
You will be haunted.
Ooh, March of Swirling Mists. That just gives us a turn, really, doesn't it? I think we'll try Xanathar out size. Maybe we can start slivering our way up as well. But they now have 6 mana. Is it 7 including the Prophetic Prism? I'm not sure. Guardian Project's decent though, isn't it? Ooh, that is not what you want to see. Okay, sure. So we can phase out, what, 2 of their things? Yeah, we'll phase out 2 of their things. We'll get rid of Slip Out back and phase out these 2. That way this attack is fairly small. Okay. So this sliver... Oh, I really don't want it to have Blur Sliver. But it doesn't really, we don't really have much choice in the matter. In fact, playing that sliver, the last one, the Hellbent one, would have been a much better thing to let them have than give them Blur Sliver. They might just undo Inversion though, which would be really cool. They're not going to undo Inversion, they're far, far and away ahead of us here. Got Bolt Out face. Draw a card. And do we just take the 18 here? Yes, I think we do. They get Mana Weft, which will go into Relic of Progenitus. And all their stuff has haste. So actually we don't have a choice, we have to block the first sliver. And then take 14. And hope to high heaven that we get River's Rebuke. Or not even River's Rebuke, just smash everything to death spell. I do like that we exiled 14 of their cards, so it feels like a brief passing shot on the classic Slivers archetype. Godly. And Sparky D. Hopefully they just tap away their Slivers for mana and just... they're actually doing that? Cascade times 2, tap, discard a card, draw a card. What does Enduring Sliver do? Enduring Sliver is some sort of Outlast. Okay. The Universal Automaton, I think, will fail to Cascade unless they have an Ornithopter or something. Yeah, cool. That's their deck. That's their deck again. Okay, I think we say good game there. Or should we just let's just let them do the rest of this. This is pretty cool. Double Cascade is definitely worth the sticking around. However, they have paused, so yeah, let's just end it. Fair enough. Goodbye. And a very interesting finale now. We have Admiral Beckett Brass, the pirate commander from Ixalan. Which I'm not that scared of, so I think a bit of a rubbish hand like this isn't that bad. And it could turn out to be quite good. We also have Spark Double, so we can double up our Xanathar. Ooh, look at that Rose Glass. We're going to Treasure Map because we need our land drops pretty bad. So we're going to do that on our upkeep, and hopefully get a untapped land so we can Mind Stone and then start developing from there. The Admiral I've never actually seen trigger, as in the second ability where it says you steal a permanent. Okay, Seagate's fine. Yeah, we'll get Seagate, that's the land. Oh, main phase. Seagate, untapped, Mind Stone. And now we're happy to keep doing the scrying with Treasure Map as well, because now the Mind Stone plays with Treasure Map, and we can use the rest of our mana to play things like Thief of Sanity. Which they probably have an answer for. They're going to play the Admiral straight out. That would be pretty bold. It does make the pirates bigger. At the beginning of end step, gain control type, non-land permanent controlled by player with dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates. Yeah, they're not going to play it yet. Mesmering Benford will be very good at dealing with that, but that is also a nice card. So I think they'll exile the Thief. No? Okay, sure. I would probably myself exile the Thief. There we go, keep drawing our lands that we are scrying to the top, even though they're already there. Islands, Thief. And then next turn we treasure them out, get a bunch of treasures, which will be fun. So make sure we have our upkeep stop again. 1, 2. Okay, so they might not have played. Oh wow, more treasure. Discarding a Deadly Dispute. So maybe this is more of a treasure deck than a pirate deck, or is it just a very thematic pirate deck that runs the Celestus for some reason? The benefit, yeah, the benefit's cool here. The benefit is gonna, again, pet card that I love, Mesmerizing Benefit. It probably ain't that great. It's an octopus that does not, for the life of it, look like it lives on Ravnica, but is apparently one, which means these squid illusions that make things stay tapped. A very nice card for blue that controls combat quite nicely for a turn or two. Oh, they're really going in. Cool, I approve though. Let's see what we get. Should really tap that with the Mind Stone. I guess you can't say no to a swamp. We now have more treasure than them, so we win the pirate race. Let's see what they choose to do with the Thief of Sanity coming in. Having a look at it doesn't necessarily mean they're targeting it. Might just be having a glance. Okay, cool. That's nice. So we mill 3 cards and keep one of them. I think the Arcane Signet is the way to go. So we now successfully control more of their permanents, they do ours. Do we want to play something else? I think Xanathar opens the door for a board wipe too much, but maybe another Thief of Sanity is good. That way we get to keep our treasure or sacrifice. They could just have, if they have, well, actually, fortunately the pirate board wipe deals 2 damage to each non-pirate, so this Thief of Sanity will stick around even if they have that, so good times ahead. And I'd be tempted if I were them to play their commander now, because that means that they can actually block one of the thieves. So, wouldn't be surprised if we saw Admiral. Oh no, they just rebuke. That's pretty cool too. It means they get their signet back. And it means we can't do our treasure thing, so let's just go Xanathar, I think. They might go for commander in return. Let's see. Yep, cool. Very cool commander. Oh, we can spark double our Xanathar as well, so we have 2 of them. And they only have 2 pirates that are hard to block. Which is good. Cool, snow-covered swamp. No, snow-covered island. Well, let's nah. Siren's Ruse. Opponent's graveyard, we get their Warkite Marauder. Exile type creature control and return to the battlefield. If it's a pirate, draw a card. It's fine. I think the benefit isn't really what we need, is it? Let's go Thief of Sanity instead. To try and stop them attacking with that flyer. They get the Siren's Ruse, so they can blink these creatures if they so desire to draw a card and gain a treasure. Which isn't a bad use of Siren's Ruse on the Wily Goblin. Okay, we're giving it Thieves' Tools. Damage 3 or more pirates. We are going to be dealt damage by 3 or more pirates, so that is really bad. Should have seen the Thieves' Tool. Come up with blocks as long as the power is 3 or less. Yeah, so that is 3 pirates, and they're going to steal one of our things. Which is actually really bad, because it's probably going to be Xanathar. Although, actually, they can only attack with the Wily Goblin, so that's okay. Do they realise they have to activate Daring Saboteur? I don't know if they do. Okay, they're going to do that instead, so that means we really need to block this. Cool. So kind of need something decent off their deck or off ours. We do get a flyer from Nafi's Betrayal. We'll play the Pathway. Another island. Yeah, we get our own flyer, which is good. I think Atris is a good shout. There is the potential for us to have Ritual sit in our top 3. Depends what they choose to conceal from us. Could just be a land, and we've already played a land this turn, so we're not that fussed about getting 2 lands. Yeah, not that fussed about getting land. Disdainful Stroke, nice, okay. And then I think maybe copying Xanathar means that we can still Xanathar if they steal our Xanathar. Because they could definitely steal our Xanathar this turn. And sure, they get the better one, but we still have Warkite Marauder. Yeah, they can attack with 3 creatures now and be fine. Curdle of Baldur's Gate, that's a... Cool. Just need a board wipe. Let's. How many have we got? We've got March of Swelling Mist, keep us for a turn. We have a bunch of interaction that could really help us out here, so let's just hope we get some of it. But they are going to steal our Xanathar. Ooh, maybe not. No. Okay, so they're all unblockable. Ooh, no, they targeted the wrong creature. Sorry, but we are going to kill your commander. They might just concede. That was, you know, it kind of sucks. I feel a bit bad, but it's quite a key moment. And that was a pun, so... Cool, they just got a mountain. Zan. Blood on the snow, just what we needed. Does mean we're not going to do much else this turn, doesn't it? Do we want to play anything else? No, not really. Destroy or creature... Wait, what was that? Cast of alternative cost. What? What's the alternative cost? No. Okay, we'll just destroy all creatures. It's fine. I think with 1 snow. Do we have a 1-drop? Yep, we'll have a commander back. Play the islands. I don't really know what's going on. Oh, we can do this until end of turn, of course. Cool. Then Rose class, which does mean we've made the fatal mistake of not being able to actually counter the Admiral. But they know we have the counter anyway, so... Deadeye Brawler. They do have the City's Blessings, so we'll draw them cards. Oh, and this can't be blocked. Oof, nice. So, let's see. Teferi's quite scary, so we will Teferi. I think getting rid of the Mirror Shield is fine. Yeah, let's... Ornithopter is better. So let's Benfid... Let's Benfid using these. And then we have enough mana to just... And... Oh, okay, we can't do that. That's fine. We'll save the Ornithopter. So this has hexproof and can't be blocked. So that can kill us in 4 turns. The Deadeye Brawler is less of a problem. That's more of a problem. Okay, sure. I think we phase that out then, don't we? Yeah, let's phase that out. And they might just kill the Teferi instead. Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. No, not crew, not crew. Draw a card.
I'll just come back yesterday.
And the dice. Definitely Daredevil does nothing, but they get to draw a card and lose life. Keep to its cost. Oof, do not like that. Can't be blocked. So I think we have to draw a card. Not crew free again. Slip out back's fine. So Xanathar. And we're kind of desperate now. I like this unblockable stuff they've got going on. It's really cool. It's the first time I've seen pirates done well. And let's not be mistaken, I rarely do see pirate decks. Okay, so that's free, free, free. We can block this. No, we can't block anything. So we need to phase out. At least one. So we'll phase out this, because this draws him a card. Yes. I think this means we're definitely dead, because unless we get some sort of instant speed removal, it's quite hard for us to kill this Deadeye Brawler now. So we get a Mind Stone. We get an Ice Tunnel. And another Snow Cup land. Fortunately, we attack with the benefit in Xanathar. Rose class should exile the top card of their library if they choose not to block, which I don't see why they should, yeah. So that's 9. That means we get to exile 2 cards, 2 islands, and another land. That's a shame. I guess we'll draw a card. Ooh, Discovery Dispersal does take care of one thing. What does it take care of? It takes care of either the Admiral... Yeah, they'll bounce the Admiral for that, wouldn't they? So... we'll end turn there. Do we have a lot of mana, so... Let's see what they attack with, because we can only block... We've only got 3 things that are unblockable attacking us. We should have just done in Discovery, shouldn't we? Dispersal. Good game. Ah, well, that's a shame. But I'm glad to be beaten by a bunch of rotten pirates. That's awesome. Let them have the victory lap. So yeah, I think Xanathar is very, very, very fun build around. And I'm quite happy with the deck I've made here. So I think, yeah, Xanathar is definitely a reasonable commander. The interactive side of Demir is very, very good in like 2-player Brawl. You could run even more camp spells and less creatures than I do, and probably find more success, but I don't want to spend the whole day countering spells, so... and we'll give our pilot indestructible and call it a good game. So yeah, maybe run more interaction if you want to, and it'd probably be an even better deck. But yeah, Xanathar, awesome. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Catch you, bye.